Welcome, everybody, to
I Love You.
I Know. This is the signature podcast, not the only one, but the signature one from the Prolonged Engagement. You can find us here every single Monday at noon on youtube.com/the Prolonged Engagement Show or our website at theprolongedengagement.com. There you can find the links to this show in audio format. We're also on your favorite podcasting service.
Yeah.
We're on pretty much all of them. And if we're not on the one that you listen to, just fucking tell me. God!
Although we know we will never get a response.
Oh, no. Not at all. No, everyone loves us and hates us at the same time.
I know.
We're kind of like cilantro.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone loves and hates it at the same time.
No, so
I didn't really think of something.
There's
actually a bit of the population that absolutely hates cilantro.
But that's because of a genetic.
But that is a genetic thing.
So maybe people hate us because it's genetic.
Maybe everyone has a genetic disposition to not liking us. Maybe
We figured it out.
We figured it out. That's it.
Yep.
It must be the whole planet then.
Yeah.
With this gene.
Because no one watches.
And it must be 3 people on the planet that don't. Anyway, my name is Kyle.
And I'm Sarah.
And without further ado, let's get into it.
Yes.
So over the weekend, by the way, we were off last week. We put up a Let's Play of Undertale, our part 2. That did abysmally. It always does abysmally. Everything that we do does abysmally, but we don't really care.
We're still doing it after 3 years.
Anyway, so we're back this week, and we're going to talk about
a couple different things.
A couple of our things, like
one of the
we were in LA.
Yeah, which
went to Disneyland and Universal.
But we're not going to talk
California
about that
Adventure.
here.
We are not talking about that here.
Because we have a new show for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
A new podcast called ParkHoppers.
Yes.
It's one word. No, 2 words.
One word. I'm doing it. One word.
One word?
ParkHoppers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was not trademarked.
But
ParkHoppers.
2 was...
Yeah. Park and Hopper. ParkHopper.
Yeah.
2 words was, and it's just ParkHopper. Was trademarked, I could see.
But ParkHoppers is not.
ParkHoppers, 1 word, not trademarked, so we have it.
Yes.
So this one is ParkHoppers, and we're doing that on, we're going to release that one on Tuesdays at noon.
And
so that one...
I'm really excited about it, guys, because this is us. These are going to be, or the shows will be about our adventures going to theme parks.
Mm-hmm. So, really, the only feedback that I get as far as this channel goes is through views and watch time, and it just so happens that we get more views and watch time on our videos that talk about that specifically talk about stuff that we do at the park. So it's not about like theme park like rumors or anything. It's specifically you and I going to the park talking about whatever the fuck we did. Okay. So with that, what should do? Anyway,
let's do it.
With that, we decided that because if that is our really popular content,
and that's what you guys like, we're going to have a show devoted to it.
Yeah, we might as well devote a show to it and have this show stay as our
random
whatever the fuck we wanted to talk about show.
Yeah.
And then we'll have ParkHoppers is going to be specifically about us going to a park and doing something there. It may just be, and I don't see this thing happening every week because we may not be able to get to a park.
Yeah.
We probably won't. But
we'll try.
We're gonna try, and we're gonna try and put them out.
It's going to start becoming a thing for us that we will go to a park.
I mean, we already have 3 lined up just for like the next 3 weeks because we went to 3 parks.
Yes.
In LA, so we're gonna talk about those for sure.
Yes, those are already like.
And depending on what
created,
depending on how we feel or whatever, we may talk about specific things at the parks. So so we may have a park that like an overview of Disneyland.
Yep.
And then one that is like specifically on the Matterhorn or something like that.
Yes, like specific Matterhorn, specifically maybe the Haunted Mansion, maybe Space Mountain.
Or we may
Big
put
Thunder.
or we may not want to do that and just do like Disneyland Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah, we'll decide it when we finally start.
Because I don't want to make these things too long, yet I want to put everything in there and get everything in that we want to say.
Because there's a lot.
Because we did a lot. So
yeah. We were there. We were at Disneyland for a total of 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then
2 parks. So.
Yes. So then we drove down, back.
Up.
No, that's
North.
right. Yeah, because we drove down to Anaheim at like 2, 3 in the morning, for us at least. Yeah. I'm sorry, that's just really odd. Your computer's bouncing the iTunes button. It's comedic to me. Oh. And then so we flew in, drove down to Anaheim, woke up stupid early, went
in
to
a Jeep. Drove down to
Don't
in a Jeep.
No. The Jeep will be discussed.
I want to talk about
the Jeep will be discussed. And then drove down to Anaheim for 2 days. Drove up to LA.
Right. And stayed like in Hollywood.
Yeah, we stayed in Hollywood. Yeah. Did a tour. Got to see some pretty cool things, which we will be discussing today. And then went to Universal and did their VIP tour, which we will also be talking about. And then on the final day, the day we flew out, because we had the red eye back, which I think we'll also talk about today.
Yeah.
The experience of doing a red eye.
Making into that.
Went
out to see Malibu and Santa Monica.
To see the beaches and Vero.
And what the hell? Venice
Beach! I keep calling it Vero.
God, Vero Beach is in Florida.
I know. It's
not
here.
California.
I know.
Florida has Venice Beach as well.
Yeah, probably why I'm fucking it up.
But Venice Beach is...
I'm sorry for all you headphone listeners.
Actually, these it doesn't actually it doesn't really get all that.
I don't get loud?
It doesn't get too... I don't think...
Because I feel like I get loud.
I don't know. Fuck it if I know.
Y'all don't tell us.
Yeah. You guys are like, you're yelling at me. And then I'd be like, no, you're yelling at me.
Oh, the stories that we could tell from our old apartment. Oh.
there was this like guy who
he was in 905.
Yeah.
We were 906.
We were in 906.
905 was across the hall. He was an older...
It was like out into the right, like that way.
He was an older gentleman, and I think he had a live-in nurse.
Yeah, he did.
I think
she was like a caretaker.
Yes, and I think that's who this woman was. She was Asian of some type. I'm not trying to be rude at any... I think
she might have been Korean. She looked Korean to me.
I heard her speak...
I don't know. I can't tell the difference of the Asian languages, so
I can't either.
Do not think she was Japanese.
So I don't think
she didn't look Japanese to me.
No, but
I think she looked Korean. That's what I'm thinking.
But it was really because I would spend a lot of my time in the apartment during the day, and he would be there at night while I was at school, and vice versa. He would be at school while I was at home. So there were many times that we heard arguments between our neighbors, and one of the things
because you could the actual apartment was really, really quiet because like the walls were concrete, but
the
door you could hear everything through the door. So anything that was happening in the hallway, you could fucking hear it, and it was ridiculous sometimes. It was so great. So
I would hear her come in from grocery shopping often, speaking her language.
She'd be on the phone, just like yammering,
but screaming it at the top of her lungs, speaking whatever language.
Not screaming.
I don't know,
but really loud.
It was ridiculously loud. It was not needed for how quiet our hallways were.
Mm-hmm.
And
She was the one that would make those fish.
Yeah, she'd make the fish dishes too.
She'd make the fish dishes, and every single time that she'd make this fish dish, the smell would just
permeate
seep under our door, and it would fucking smell up the whole apartment. And it doesn't take much to smell up 695 square feet.
Nope.
Whole many fucking things smelled. I would have to turn on the fan in the bathroom.
Open the window.
And hopefully it would get out. It was ridiculous, man. My God.
It was always...
They smelled so bad.
I never could identify the smell of what she was cooking.
No.
I knew there was fish.
There was some sort of fish involved, and there was garlic.
Yes.
And it was fucking salty as shit.
It was very salty. But there was one time in particular that her and the guy got into a huge argument.
Yeah.
And so she, at the top of her lungs, right by the door, as we're walking into our apartment, is screaming, "You're yelling at me!
You're yelling at me! You're yelling at me!" And then he was like, no, you're yelling at me. And then she would just respond with, "You're yelling at me!" It was funny.
And it was just one of those like, how much longer? How much longer? Can you all move out? Or can we move out? Just one of us. Just leave.
She was a nice lady.
She was nice to you?
For
the most part. Never nice to me.
She was okay. It wasn't like...
She was so mean to poor Elfie.
Yeah, she didn't like Elfie. But it was like... I don't know. She wasn't like that guy in New Orleans. Who wouldn't ride up the elevator with me because of Elfie. But
yeah, but she was never nice with Elfie. Like, Elfie was always like, "Hi there, be my friend." And she's like...
Yeah, she would avoid Elfie at like all costs.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was really bad. Like, I think... She must have been afraid of her.
Well, Elfie got so good. Like, one time she almost went into their apartment.
Oh, that's
their door
right.
was open. And
we were moving.
She just... No. They had their door open.
Oh, no, that's right. And we had trained her.
Because... Elfie was so good at this. I would just like let her out. I would let her off the leash when we get up the elevator. So the elevator door's open. She goes straight to our door, waits for me to open it, and goes right in. Every single time, without fail. Except for this time. They had their door open.
I remember
and it was like
this now.
It was all the way open, and so there was light flooding in. So Elfie's like, what the fuck's up with that?
Yeah.
So she like goes over there, and she's standing in the doorway, and like her head is poked in now.
She's curious.
And I was like, oh, yeah. Because I was afraid that if I were to go after her...
Like, she'd run in.
Then she'd be like, oh, fuck this, I'm going in now. So I was like...
If you guys don't know, our dog, Elphaba, she's a dachshund. A miniature long-haired dachshund.
Everybody fucking knows that.
I don't know.
Knows that.
I don't know.
Because no one new watches this show. It's just the 3 people that like us.
Well, I don't know.
So everyone knows we have
I don't know.
Anyway.
But, so dachshunds are notoriously stubborn, and they're notoriously curious.
And ours is right up there.
Oh yes. What the fuck are you doing?
What's she chewing on?
The fuck are you doing?
I don't know what she's doing. Anyway.
I heard her chewing, and it was right next to the cords, so I started freaking out.
She wasn't gonna chew on a cord.
She's not chewing on the cord. She's just chewing. I think because she ate some of her dinner.
Oh, good.
So it must have gotten caught in the back.
Yeah, whatever.
But speaking of Elfie, this past weekend, we did something with her that she's never done before.
We put her in a dachshund race.
Yes. That's why I had to explain her breed. And Kyle and I have always known that she's fast.
That little shit is fast.
Because we've had issues in the past, more when she was a puppy, where she'd run out and she'd run from us.
Yeah.
And little butt nugget.
Even when you get her on like the beach or whatnot, and she just books it.
She loves beaches. Her favorite's the beach. And so we were like, this is right down the street from us. How bad can this be? It's gonna be fun. So we signed her up and take her down there, put on a beautiful, cute Mickey Mouse bow that my mom made for her. I could not thank her enough because I am not crafty in any way. I tried to do it, and I'm just not. And we do her practice run because she's never done this before.
Yeah, she they put her in like a little box, and there's a box of like 4, and then the front of it just opens up. It just flaps up, and then all the dachshunds run out of it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Except like none of these dachshunds.
None of them were professionals.
No, none of them were professionals.
Which made it so much more fun.
And it was all people just trying to get these poor things, these poor stubborn animals to come to them.
Which, if you know a dachshund, does not work.
So, like the first time they opened it, Elfie just was like, "Oh."
She walks out. She goes, "Oh, what's going on?" And she
just kind of sniffs around a little bit, and then eventually she's like, "Oh, there's Mom," and then just walks over to her. And we were like, "Oh, this is." I was like, great.
"This is no."
So there were like 15 dogs or something like that.
There was a total of 15. Yeah. Elfie was number 12.
Elfie was number 12. So like the first
race runs. Yeah. And they get their 2 winners. The second race runs.
And she was like on the third.
And she was
the
third or fourth race.
Anyway, so I take her down to the other side, put her in the box,
yeah,
and get her ready to go. And then Sarah's sitting
on the other end. And I'm over on
the
other end.
And she's.
Should I do the Elfie call?
No, because you'll upset her. Anyway, so okay. She's like sitting over. She's sitting on the other side. Help me. And so the first race it opens up,
yeah,
and
she meanders out.
One just kind of comes out and then like sees its owner and just kind of goes for it.
Yeah,
and then the other 3 just kind of, including Elfie, are just kind of tooling around.
Like, what am I?
So Elfie kind of runs out to the right, she runs out to the left, and then she's like, and then she hears Sarah.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, there she is, and then just
books it.
By this time, Elfie was at the back, like she was going to be dead last.
She was going to be last.
And then all of a sudden, she sees you, bolts, and gets second place.
Yep.
So we're like, ooh, cool.
I was like, oh, my dog did well.
So she got to go on.
Yeah.
To
the next level.
To the next round.
And then so they put her, so her second race comes up. Kyle takes her back down.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm at the end, and I decided at this point I'm going to start calling her early because maybe that might help her.
Yeah.
To like look for me and not for him.
Mm-hmm.
And do so. And the door comes up.
She
trots out.
She like trots out, sees Sarah, bolts to her. First place.
So we're like, hey, this is
not
great.
Not bad.
For her first race ever. Her first time.
Uh-huh.
And then the third time
was an issue.
This is where the stubborn characteristic comes in. She was sick of running to me at this point.
Yeah. She was like, I've had it.
I could tell by her behavior she was sick and over it.
Because the third one, she didn't like go quick. She was just like, once she saw you, she's like, oh, I'll get down there.
Yeah, I was like, eventually. You can stop calling me now, Mom. And she got third, which disqualified her.
Yeah. So but it was the semifinals. So
yeah,
there was only one heat
race
after her, after she got eliminated. So I'm like, she's a winner.
This is good. I'm happy with this.
I liked it.
I did too. It was super cute, and it was fun to see all those dachshunds.
Though, oh my god, it was so sad because a lot of them were in great shape, but like a couple of them were fucking fat.
One of them looked like Reese's.
Those poor things. And I think like the one that white one, the white and black one,
who was beautiful.
He was fat and he was like 13.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't do that to your poor baby.
Yeah.
Don't put a 13-year-old fat dachshund in a box and expect it to run to you.
It's not going to.
That's just mean.
That's just like horrid.
It's mean. Is what it is.
I feel like if I would have had a pig ear for that third race.
Oh shit! Should have done that.
I should have brought pig ears.
Oh man, she would have fucking bolted every time. She would have won.
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
Oh my god, I've never seen that dog move quicker than when there's a pig ear involved.
Yep.
Shit. Oh.
I didn't think about that.
Well. Anyway.
But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that story because it was super cute.
So Saturday in LA. We were in Hollywood.
So, well, first we flew in. 2 days before.
Mm-hmm. So we flew in Wednesday night?
Yeah. Wednesday night for us.
Wednesday night. No, it was... Well, we flew Wednesday night.
That's right.
And even though it
was still Wednesday night.
We landed at 1 o'clock in the morning our time.
Yeah.
But it was 11 o'clock there.
Their time, that's right.
Or no, it was 10 o'clock.
Something
right?
like that. Something like that.
It was 10 o'clock.
Either way, we flew in.
Yeah, it was 10 o'clock.
We go to the Hertz.
Yeah, the Hertz.
Hertz to rent a car.
And so we went there. The guy was
he was so cool.
He was super nice. Because they had Jimmy Kimmel was playing on the back.
And we all laughed at it together.
And so and so we're laughing at all of Jimmy Kimmel's Trump jokes, and of course the guy liked it. It's California, come on, give me a break.
So we're all laughing at it together.
We're all laughing at his Trump jokes, and he's like, I like these guys. So I'm telling you, it was the laughing at the Trump jokes that did it.
It had to be.
It had to be, because he was kind of like, and then when we laughed, he was like, I like these guys. So
yeah.
it was.
So yeah, he was like,
it didn't hurt. Let's just put it that way.
No, it did not. So he gave us a bunch of water.
Yeah. Gave us a bunch of water, and he told us, he's like, grab anything out of the 5-star lot. We're like, oh, cool. I don't know what that means, but all right.
It's just a higher grade car. You have to rent from them so many times to get the 5-star.
Oh, whatever. Could have rented a G-Wagon, but that was in their platinum class.
That was the platinum.
Or whatever.
That's the really high.
Weesh.
Weesh. And so we get out there, and something I've always wanted as a car of my own is a Jeep.
Mm-hmm. I've always wanted a Jeep, and we're talking Jeep Wrangler.
Yes, Jeep Wrangler.
I've always thought they looked fucking cool.
Yeah.
I thought you looked like a badass driving them.
Exactly. I was like, they're such a cool car. I've always wanted one. So, sitting in the 5-star area is a silver Jeep Wrangler.
Uh-huh.
So I lose my shit. I'm like, we're getting a Jeep Wrangler. Let's do it. My parents are like, but okay, it's vacation. You know what? Mm-hmm. We'll have some fun. We drive it to Anaheim, park it for 2 days, and then drive it back to LA. And that's when the shit began.
Because at that point, we were doing things like getting in and out of it.
Getting in and out. The things that you...
The driving part was already bad enough. Yeah. Because a Jeep Wrangler drives like shit. And I mean, here I am also coming... Now, all right, hold on. Before everyone judges me too bad.
Before you get out your pitchforks and such.
I drive a fucking Volvo. It's a luxury car. I know that. I know that it's going to drive better than most vehicles, but this was insane. I've driven other vehicles before. I've driven Fords and Hyundais and Chevys and all sorts of.
I think we even drove a Nissan once.
And I did. I've driven a Nissan. I've driven Chrysler and all that stuff. So I mean, I knew what Anyway,
I'm wondering if it was just this specific vehicle that we had. I'm not.
This Jeep was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, awful. It drove like a piece of shit. And this was a 2016 car.
Yeah.
It only had 30,000 miles, which is really high for a rental vehicle. Yeah. But still.
This vehicle was about to be retired to be sold.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Totally. It was, yeah. I mean, we might have been the last people to rent it.
Yeah. So
it was
getting in and out of it.
The seats were incredibly uncomfortable. And getting in and out of that thing was
I know.
There are also no handholds to get into the car,
which I was expecting for a Jeep.
And I was like, where do you hang? Where do you grab onto to get your fucking ass in this Jeep?
What do I use to hoist my fat ass into this fucking Jeep?
And there was just nothing.
That was one of my major issues. Yeah.
But it drove like shit.
And I felt really bad.
I was not expecting that.
I felt really bad because that first night, we did get dinner after the parks. We went to In-N-Out. So we did drive the Jeep to In-N-Out. Mm-hmm. And I think that was our first clue about the Jeep.
Well, I drove the damn thing all the way to Anaheim.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we were already in it. And we were just kind of like, this isn't too great. But it wasn't like, oh, we really hate this. Yeah. Oh, my God. But by the time that we were driving to Hollywood, oh, man.
So.
Oh, man.
The Jeep became kind of a meme for us. Mm-hmm. Because one of the nights, I think it was right after.
It was after we had gotten to the hotel in Hollywood.
Yes. Yeah. We went to get dinner at I can't remember the name of it now. La Torta.
Oh, yeah.
Torta something.
Oh, because we went to the Nordstrom rack for your father.
Yes.
What are you El Torteria?
Torteria or something like that? I
think it was El Torteria.
It's a chain, or used to be a chain restaurant. It's now just
up there.
Chain there. And I'm getting into it. I was already really, really sore.
And you hoist yourself into this Jeep, and you were like...
And in defeat, I say to myself quietly, not wanting anyone else to hear me, I go, it looked really cool at the airport.
So after that, we were just saying, man, this car sure did look cool at the airport.
And it's become a meme for us now.
That was not actually when we went to El Torteria. We were still in Anaheim. We hadn't gone to Hollywood yet.
I thought it was.
No, because
that was the second day.
That must have been day 2. Yeah, after California Adventure.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the outlet mall was in Anaheim.
That's right. You're right. So it was at day 2. But yeah, the car ended up becoming a meme for us.
Yeah, it was bad. It was pretty bad. So I won't be buying one of those.
No. It was embarrassing for me. But
it held all of our luggage, so I will give it that.
Had great storage space.
Had great. It held all of our luggage, which was 3 big suitcases, 2 carry-on suitcases, and then like backpacks and whatnot.
Yeah. So, but I wanted to tell that too. So for the food that we went to outside the parks, we went to In-N-Out, El Torteria, La Torteria.
I think it's L. No, it was L.
El Torteria?
Definitely L.
Okay. And then, I can't remember.
We went to Umami Burger.
Umami Burger, yeah.
We went to the front porch at the Garland.
Oh my God.
Which was actually really good.
Yeah. And then Duke's.
And then, Duke's was on the beach in Malibu.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what we did outside the parks. And we ate at the airport, of course.
Ford's
garage.
I think we're getting one of those at NCO.
Yeah, we are. So the first place we went was In-N-Out. And by recommendation of me asking locals what would be the one thing you tell a tourist to get while they're in your city, I was told multiple times, get the animal style fries at In-N-Out. Mm-hmm. Over and over and over again.
Yeah, they're not like it's not a menu item. It's just you ask for it.
You have to ask for it. It's a secret menu item, I guess. Yeah. So we did. I think I got a double cheeseburger with secret sauce and
I got the same thing.
And veggies.
What did they call it? They called it spread.
Spread, that's it. And so animal fries, for those of you who don't know, like me, was
animal fries
cheese,
was just
spread, and supposed to be caramelized onions.
Yeah, we can't do the caramelized.
Neither of us are able to eat onions.
So we ended up just doing fries with cheese and spread.
I loved them.
It was fucking gross.
They were the best things ever.
I really, really liked their cheese sauce.
I thought it was so good.
The spread mixed with the cheese sauce.
The spread was amazing.
The spread mixed with the cheese sauce
was super good.
Was awful. Just awful.
It was delicious.
I didn't even like the spread enough. Like, it was on my cheeseburger.
And I loved it. I wanted an extra spread.
I think that I was like, a little less of this would have been great.
I wanted more. I was like, give me all the spread. I love it.
It was like, spread.
It's like Thousand Island.
But it's really
thicker
tangy.
And tangy.
Really tangy.
I think there's vinegar in it.
Yeah. It was like really tangy Thousand Island.
I was probably the only one that really liked it.
Yeah, no one else liked the animal fries. You were the only one.
Because I like the vinegar.
Their cheese sauce was really good.
Yeah.
So I think like next time if we do that, I'll just get the
cheese fries.
Cheese fries because those were really good.
Yeah. But that was really fun. I really like In-N-Out. Especially so we did try In-N-Out when we visited our friends in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't as impressed with it.
Yeah, we actually liked the Whataburger in Dallas more than the In-N-Out.
But in LA or Anaheim, holy mother of God.
Yeah, and
it was fucking amazing.
We had heard stuff like, if you've been to In-N-Out, but you haven't been in LA, you haven't been to In-N-Out.
Yeah.
So, and I have to say that is the case.
Yeah.
Because it was, I mean, heads and tails over
any other burger that
better
we had.
over the one that we had tried before.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And like stupid affordable too. I think like the burger was like $3.
Yeah. I was like, fuck yeah, for these prices?
Oh, and supposedly In-N-Out Burger, like, they pay their people like $16 an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we get an In-N-Out here?
It's like one of the most profitable fast food chains
in
the country.
Fuck yeah.
So they must be doing something right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, that was really awesome.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
El Totteria?
I think that's what it is. I don't know.
I don't remember. I was so tired.
I think we used to have one in like Altamont.
Apparently we did.
Yeah.
That one was really good too. Like I was shocked. I am still in like awe. All the food that we had in LA, in or out of the parks, was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. Everything up there was good. Everything tasted fresh.
Yeah, it was like stupidly fresh.
And I mean, like even the orange juice in Universal Studios that they gave us in the beginning, like
it reminded me of home.
The breakfast, it was like the breakfast that they gave us for the VIP experience. If you want to hear more about that, ParkHoppers. The fucking orange juice. I mean, you smelled it, and it smelled like it had just come out of the fucking orange.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, it was good. And I don't even drink orange juice.
No, you hate orange juice.
I do not like it. Sure did smell good though.
Yeah, it did. And my mom and I shared fajitas that night.
Mm-hmm.
Fajitas 3-way. I know it's called at Chili's. I don't remember what it was called there because I was so tired.
Steak, chicken, and shrimp. Right?
Yeah, steak, chicken, and shrimp. That was the best fajitas I've ever had.
Yeah, you were talking it up real nice.
By far. I think you had tacos or something.
No, I had enchiladas.
That's it. But like the chicken,
really good.
which I've had on other fajitas, was juicy.
Yeah, it's good.
I was like, my mouth was agape in how good it was.
Yeah.
The shrimp was, it didn't taste fishy, but it tasted like shrimp.
Yeah.
I think the steak was the least favorite, but that's because
steak least favorite?
It was because it was chewy.
Oh, okay.
But it was a skirt steak. It was a proper skirt steak.
It was skirt steak, so it's going to be.
So it's going to be chewy.
Okay.
So I was just like, but it's perfect. It had the perfect flavor.
Good.
Like I wasn't.
Mine was pretty good.
I was amazed.
I liked it, and the salsa there was really good.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Super spicy.
Yeah,
I was happy.
I really wanted some guacamole though. That would have been awesome. Oh, and they had those little corn thingies like at the Don Pablo's. I fucking love those things.
What else? My brain. Oh, the next thing we went to was Umami Burger.
Yeah, we went to Umami Burger.
And
that was on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we went to Amoeba Music, which is where your father was like, I gotta get there. Yeah. We went to a Fry's Electronics too. I'm like, yeah.
We'll get there.
Huh?
That was the last day. I'm trying to get past those. Should we talk about the tour right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to talk about the tour like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't going to talk about it 30 minutes ago. Maybe 10.
Okay.
Whatever.
So the tour.
We did it. We left Anaheim around like 10 o'clock, pulled into, I don't know, we pulled in like an hour later.
Yeah, like
11:30 or something like that into our hotel in Hollywood.
Ate at the front porch.
And like we ate at the front porch, which is like it's their restaurant there at the Garland is where we stayed.
It was their brunch menu technically.
And it was really good.
My God.
It was like really good.
Yeah, I had a flatbread with eggs
and
chorizo, and I can't remember what else.
Who fucking cares?
And goat cheese.
It was that chorizo was, oh my God, I've never tasted chorizo that good before. Yeah. It was fucking stellar.
Were perfection. And the goat cheese was perfection.
Oh, and here's the other thing. We ate like breakfast at these hotels.
Oh yeah, we did. Both time.
Just their regular breakfast.
Yeah.
Except for Garland, we had to pay for the one. We had to pay for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we only had to do that once because we had the breakfast at the park on Sunday. Yeah. Anyway. But I don't eat eggs like as a thing. Like I don't really care for them all that much. But I fucking ate eggs in California.
The whole time.
They were just really good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it was, but they just tasted like eggs and not like crap.
Yeah, they tasted like real eggs.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was.
I digress. So the front porch was really good.
Yeah.
And then they
best
had like
Mai Tai.
Best Mai Tai ever.
I had a drink called Strawberry Fields. Which was strawberry, basil, and honey.
I did not drink.
No, you did not. You did not drink.
I did not drink.
No, you did not. Because we thought we were going to have to drive around to see shit.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
So you didn't drink.
Yeah. Anyway.
And that was amazing.
The tour that we took it was just like a regular
little bus tour.
You know, a little. They took us in like this. It was like a Sprinter. Yeah. With a Mercedes Sprinter. Yeah. And it ended up just being us four in that whole vehicle because
it was nice though.
That part was really nice because the tour guide was like, oh yeah, we weren't gonna do it, and so I just kind of got in the van and
I just came over.
They came to our hotel and picked us up and then just tooled us around.
Yeah. We started off by going to the Hollywood sign.
They took us through the Hollywood Hills.
So we got to see a couple of the houses in there.
Mm-hmm. We saw Ice-T and Coco's house.
Yeah. Don't ask me because I don't remember. Seeing people's houses for me isn't really that big of a deal. Mm-hmm. The only one I really remember is Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, we saw Bela Lugosi's house.
I'm a huge horror fan. And I saw Bela Lugosi's house, and I started to flip out, and it had gargoyles on it, and I started to freak out.
I'd buy that house in a minute.
I was like,
it's fucking cool.
There. That is one day I will live there. I will live in Bela Lugosi's house.
It was cool.
Because I had a full-on, nerd attack. I was so happy.
But yeah, they took us, into the Hollywood Hills up to this, lookout. Yeah. That overlooked the entire city. It was beautiful.
Oh my God.
And then you climbed some stairs. Yep. And
we got to see the
Hollywood sign from there.
The problem is that
the pictures didn't come out. Yeah. You can see this little white
thing.
This little white line over in the corner.
But in person it looked much bigger.
Yeah, it looked really good if you were there. It was a nice view of it.
Yeah. And then
they tooled us around Hollywood Hills for a while.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. So that was
seeing more houses.
Yeah, I think. We saw Katy Perry's house.
Yeah, well, kind of. We saw the gates.
No, we saw the gates, and then she kind of took us around and then showed us it was. Anyway,
to see that.
It's pretty secluded.
Oh yeah, all their homes are very secluded.
Yeah, I thought so. Took us through Beverly Hills.
Yeah. We did get to see the Beverly Hills sign.
Yeah, we got to see the sign. We saw Lucille Ball's house.
Yeah. She then took us down to the Walk of Fame.
Yeah, she took us down to the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And the Chinese Theater.
Did we do the Hollywood Walk of Fame and then Beverly Hills?
Maybe.
Yes. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we totally did that.
I was
Hollywood
there.
Walk of Fame is pretty cool.
Just so crowded.
It was very crowded.
Oh my god.
It was stupid crowded.
If you guys have
saw the Chinese Theater,
if you guys have any problem with social anxiety, just you can drive it, and
Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah,
just drive Hollywood Boulevard. Please.
Well, I mean, the other thing that they could do is just just head over to one of those nice new recreational dispensaries and just get high and walk it. No. I've heard it's great.
No. As someone who doesn't do well with that type of thing, it was very, very crowded. They had the part of the area marked off around the Chinese Theater, so it made it even further.
Yeah, they roped it off for something.
There was something going on. They weren't allowed to tell us.
Normally, you can walk in there, and that's where everybody has their handprints
and the footprints. Yeah. We couldn't do that because it was marked off for the day. Mm-hmm. They weren't allowed to tell us why when I asked. I was like,
a sign. It was like Turner Classic Movies, something or other.
When I asked the guy, he's like, "Do you have a ticket?" I said, "No." And he goes, "Well, I'm not allowed to tell you."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
He was a real fucking shithead.
I couldn't hear anything there.
It was too loud.
It was too loud.
It was insane. People were yelling and screaming, and I was like, I just want to go now. I want to get on the bus and
go. It was nice to see. Like I saw
a couple of
all the fucking names I saw.
There's a bunch of them. I didn't see anyone that stood out to me. I didn't see Alfred Hitchcock's, so I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, we didn't see Alfred Hitchcock, so fuck that.
I saw no horror movie people, so I was like, I don't care.
Then she dropped us off. It's like she dropped us off next to a a touristy trap
store for the bathroom.
Oh, we did get to use the bathroom though. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we did that, and then it was Beverly Hills.
Yep.
I kind of like that is such a fucking hoity-toity.
It really is, and plus the Rio Drive.
Rodeo Drive?
Rodeo Drive.
That was fucking bullshit too. It's just like, I don't know. I didn't really.
I'm not trying to be rude. If you like that type of stuff, it's just not for me.
I was never gonna get out. No. There was a Toomey store, and your father was like, "Oh my god, Toomey!" But
there was
that's about it.
A bunch of name brand, super expensive stores. None of them are things that I like. It's not what I do. Mm-hmm. So got to drive it. Cool. Okay, stars come there. There was the one place that I got really excited about was El Coyote.
Yeah.
And that was one of the places that I wanted to go for dinner.
Yeah, we were actually going to go there on the night that we went to Umami Burger, but we just couldn't do it.
No, I was too tired. Because that's the last place that the Black Dahlia was seen alive. And so for me...
That's somewhere we're going the next time we go. We're going to the El Coyote.
I feel so bad for these people who watch this shit and don't know me. They're like, fuck, she's morbid. She wants to go where some poor girl was kidnapped from or some bullshit. Mm-hmm, yes, I do. I find it very interesting.
But yeah.
Yeah. I'm a terrible person, but I love those type of stuff. I love the macabre.
She was pointing out all these things like, oh, and that's where this person committed suicide.
That's where this person...
And that's where the person overdosed on drugs.
That's where someone jumped off the...
Somebody jumped off the bridge and died. It was really...
It was really interesting.
I was like, oh, that's neat. I was like, yeah, I really like this shit.
Like, this part I'm okay with.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
That's my type of thing.
Beverly Hills, though, I thought was really fucking hoity-toity because they have, each street in Beverly Hills is lined with a different type of tree. And so, one street is all lined with elms. The next
birch,
all pines. The next all birch. I mean, it's fucking... Oh, my God. I'm just like...
It's just not my jam, y'all.
That really just... I was like... Really? Because she told us that. She's like, everyone has a different tree. And I'm like, You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm looking. We turn the corner. I'm like, okay, this one's all pine.
This one's all palm.
Wait a minute. This one's all palm tree. What the fuck? Like, who thinks of this shit? It really drove me crazy.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. And then we went to dinner.
Yeah, she drove us to the Grove. And
yes.
The farmers market.
Which, if you watch YouTubers who do live in LA, they go to the Grove when they go shopping. A lot. Yeah. A lot.
And that's also where, if you watch Dancing with the Stars, they do their finale from the Grove.
Yes, they do.
Because CBS Studios is right next to it.
Yes. We actually drove past it.
CBS Studios is where they film Dancing with the Stars. That's also where, like,
it is an ABC show.
James Corden is his like the Late Show with James Corden, I think is what it's called. And
what was that accent on you? The Late Show.
The Late Show.
So yeah, we got we went there. We walked around a little bit. We tried some of the ice cream there. I think it was like Bassett's.
It was really good.
And that was really good.
Bassett's from the same type that we tried in Philadelphia. I forgot about that.
So we tried that.
Tried some damn sandwich shop. It had a Chipotle chicken sandwich that was awesome.
It was actually creperia.
Oh, it was a creperia. That's right.
Because I got their beef stroganoff crepe. Fucking
I didn't even
amazing.
Get to try that. You didn't even let me try.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I don't remember that.
I let you
try it.
I
really had a hard time remembering that day.
Woo! I let you try that. And you were like, holy shit, this is amazing.
I was having an issue that day. I really was. I'm
sorry, I don't remember 90% of the houses we saw.
Yeah, me neither.
I
was really
we were tired.
Yeah, I must have been just
we were fucking exhausted because
or it could have been high, you never know. You know, with the dispensaries and all.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
That's totally who we are.
That's me.
And that's our brand.
That's
bullshit.
Me. Fucking high as shit all the time.
Yeah, totally. No, we were exhausted, guys. After 2 days at the parks, and we were still jet lagged, like hell.
Yeah, I don't think I ever. I mean, I'm still
jet lagged.
I still haven't like caught up yet.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna catch up this morning, but that got fucked.
I still have not. I've been waking up in the middle of the night like a weirdo. Yeah. Like 3 a.m. I'm up. Ugh. Like, hi there!
Ugh.
It's beautiful! Let's begin the day! No, bitch. It's still dark out. Okay!
But, yeah, so we ate dinner there.
Yeah, we ate dinner.
Brought it back. And then
came back to the hotel. And I think we crashed that night. Because then we had to get up.
Because we had to get up and go to
Universal the next day. Stupidly early because our tour started at like 8:45. Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. I keep burping.
But on Monday, we decided to just tool around a little bit.
Yeah.
So we went out to Malibu, saw some fucking awesome houses.
Yep. Got to go to Malibu.
The beach is gorgeous.
Oh my god.
Then we drove back towards.
We started in Malibu, and then drove down the coast.
Yeah, we took like the Pacific Coast Highway down into Santa Monica.
Yep.
Down to Venice Beach.
Venice Beach.
Down to Venice Beach. We actually walked the boardwalk for a little bit. They're all about being high and weed on Venice Beach. It's great. Literally everywhere I went, I was smelling weed.
If you guys do go out there, let me warn you in advance because I wish someone would warn me.
What?
You're going to smell weed everywhere.
God, man, I mean everywhere.
You will smell it in your hotel. You will smell it.
I know. I didn't smell it at the Residence Inn or when we were at Disney. I didn't smell it.
No, not there. Not there.
But like LA proper though, holy
everywhere.
Everywhere. It was just weed crazy. I was
Yeah.
smelling weed when we were at the Lookout Point.
Yep.
I was smelling weed at the Grove, at the Farmers Market, at Santa Monica, in Malibu, in fucking Venice Beach. I was smelling it crazy in Venice Beach.
Yep.
I swear everybody on that damn boardwalk was high.
Yeah. It was just one of those things where
they had like there was a dispensary there that was like, give us $40 and we'll like do your whole medical thing for medical marijuana.
Yeah.
Like not even recreational. It was ridiculous. Anyway.
Like it was insane. I was not expecting this.
Mm.
I really wish someone would have warned me. I'm not mad about it, but it was not something I was expecting. And
it was fine.
It was fine.
I don't like the smell of it, but it was fine.
It was just one of those things that I wasn't warned about. and I wish I had been.
Yeah, and then I spent like an hour at Fry's Electronics, and then flew home.
Yeah, we went down the beaches. Venice really reminded me of Key West.
The boardwalk part? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it reminded me of Sunset Key West.
Yeah, it was a bunch of like t-shirt shops.
T-shirt shops
and things like that. Yeah.
And if you don't know what I'm
the Santa Monica Pier was kind of like that too.
Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
the Santa Monica Pier is actually the end of Route 66.
Yes, it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, with Sunset Key West, at Sunset on the boardwalk in Key West, all of these performers, shop vendors, and any other type of oddity, I guess you could call it, because there's psychics, there's tarot readers, there's artists, there's just a bunch of different things. But they all come out at sunset, and they celebrate sunset together by kind of selling their wares and performing or drawing.
Santa Monica Pier reminded me more of the sunset part.
Well, that was because of the guy.
Yeah. Because there were more like performers out there that were doing things where that wasn't the case on Venice.
True. Well, there was.
There was a couple, but not really.
Not like.
Yeah. It wasn't like it was at Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah.
And their beaches are fucking wide as
shit.
Yeah,
they're huge.
I mean, big.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
They don't allow the people to get any closer to the water than that, which is really great.
Yeah, they protect the beach.
Yeah, I like that they have a big, wide beach there, which is really nice. Yeah. I could live in Santa Monica.
I could too.
Was gorgeous.
Yeah. And then we did. Then we went to Fry's Electronics. Yeah, and
after
then we
Fry's,
flew home.
That was it. So
went to Ford's garage, which again, delicious. I feel so bad because I can't even They were just. It was so fresh and so nice.
It was all good. Yeah, I really liked it.
But it was fun, and I want to go back soon. I want to go back to Disney. Disney.
Tune in tomorrow because we're talking about Disneyland on our new podcast,
ParkHoppers.
It's going to be Tuesdays at noon whenever we get around to it and whatnot. So
hopefully we'll do it more often than not.
I'm hoping to do this, keep it up.
Because we actually have a couple of ideas of things we want to do. We want to go to different restaurants at the parks for you guys. And I think that would be definitely part of ParkHoppers.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we're going to start with Epcot.
That's what I want to do. I want to walk around Epcot and do all of the restaurants. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Tell you guys, hey, these are the good ones to go to. These ones don't go because they suck. Yeah. And we want to be your guinea pigs.
So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this was
I Love You.
I Know. This is the signature podcast from The Prolonged Engagement. You can find us here every single Monday at noon on youtube.com/The Prolonged Engagement Show or our website at theprolongedengagement.com. You can find links to our to this show in audio format on that fucking website, or you can find us at any fucking podcast service you ever fucking want. God.
Are you pulling a Cart Medicine bullshit?
I don't know what I was doing there.
The fuck were you doing?
No one listens to the end of the show. Fuck it.
They've already logged off.
Everybody's already logged off. I don't think that anybody sees the end of no one sees this part of the show. No one.
I wonder if you actually know what I say at the end of every show. Type it down below in the comments.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you want to subscribe, you should click over here. If you want to watch the latest episode of I Love You, I Know, click right here.
If you want to see our latest video, click right here. And if you want to see our latest Let's Play, click right here.
If you're listening on MP3,